Welcome back to Soulfire Sessions. I'm your host, Lady RiZe, your inner balance architect, and I'm here with my favorite co-host, the one and only Devar.
Hey, how you doing today, Rise?
Hey, I'm feeling phenomenal, feeling rested, happy to be here.
Okay.
Yeah, how you feeling?
Yeah, I'm blessed. I can't complain. I've been better, been worse. So hey, what can I say?
Well, happy you're here. Gratitude sprinkles. Yeah, so ready to light it up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait, we lighting up already? I thought we just started.
yeah, that's how we have to start. You got to start somewhere.
Okay.
Mm. Yeah, because this is season 3, episode 6. Can you
Hmm?
believe we're here?
I thought you said season 3,
That's what I
episodes
said.
already.
Yeah, that went by quick.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay.
6 episodes, 5 metaphors, 5 frameworks.
I'm proud of us.
Yeah, fire, bamboo, butterfly. We've been on a journey together. Whew.
Indeed. That's crazy.
Yeah, and today we're not introducing anything new. We're pausing, we're reflecting, we're integrating.
Mm.
Because transformation doesn't happen just because you hear something once.
Mm-hmm.
It happens when you sit with it,
Right.
when you feel it,
Taking it all in.
when you let your body land on it.
Okay. So basically, like we going back over some things to make sure people retained
Absolutely.
it. Okay.
Yeah, revisiting the fire, the roots, all the steadiness, our wings, checking in with ourselves
Mm-hmm.
and with you, our listeners.
Okay.
Yep,
Because we care.
absolutely.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and of course, we're going to give you a framework for integration.
Wait,
We have to. Got to
wait,
have something to help you hold all this.
wait. This was 5 episodes that we integrating here.
Mm-hmm.
You had frameworks for each one of them. So
So,
you saying now it's gonna be a framework that covers all 5?
a framework to cover the framework.
I can't wait
How
to hear
about it?
that. I can't wait to hear
Mm-hmm.
it.
Great stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's get into it.
Hmm.
So let's start here. Can I light that asset?
Wait.
Oh, is it too soon?
Dang.
I told you we got to start somewhere.
I guess this is Soul Fire Session, so
Mm-hmm.
light it up.
So let's start here. First, why do we need an integration episode? Why not just keep burning through shit with new metaphors?
Whew. For me, there are moments that where you realize that this wasn't just a series of conversations; it was preparation because life doesn't teach you one lesson at a time. It puts you in a season where you need all of them at once. So I just feel like we need to bring it all back.
Yes.
Make it cohesive so you understand the full picture rather than each episode because it's a series of lessons here that all work together.
Right.
Hmm.
And you don't just flex the muscle once. Information without integration is just noise.
Hmm.
We don't want that. You can hear 100 powerful lessons, but
Hmm.
if you don't sit with them, if you don't feel them, and if you don't apply them, then nothing changes.
Right. That means you didn't learn nothing.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So, integration is the difference between knowing something and becoming something. Integration is the process of combining separate parts into a unified whole.
Cohesiveness.
Yeah, just like our being.
Okay.
When you're on a healing journey, that's what it is becoming whole, all parts of your being, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally.
Hmm.
So that's what we want to get.
Okay. I like that.
Yes.
Hmm.
And so today we're doing the slow work, the sitting work, the heart work.
Okay.
Mm.
Hard work.
Yeah, and we're doing it
Not
together.
hard, but heart.
Are you thinking about your heart?
Oh, I thought we was.
Heart work.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
thought I
said.
said that pretty clear to
Yeah,
her.
that's why I was telling the people,
Mm-hmm.
not hard work, hard work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we don't work hard, we work smart.
Okay.
Yeah, so
All right. Well, let's start at the beginning. The beginning, episode 1.
okay.
That was podcast on 2026. We took part in that.
Hmm.
And we chose the charity to partake and choose love was the charity that we chose.
Hmm.
And that episode wasn't a nature metaphor, but it set the tone for the whole season.
It did.
Mm.
It definitely did.
Yeah, it was about choosing love for others and yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And the choose acronym,
Mm-hmm.
and that was choose, heal within, open to receive, offer support, stand together, and empower others.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, what's one thing that you took from that episode that stayed with you?
I think it's the offer support part where this charity has the people that run this charity were in the same position that the people that they help are in now. So it's not just a bunch of rich people trying to get richer by running a charity. They actually have been where the people that receive the benefits are at now.
Correct. They've been in their shoes. It was people just like them,
Mm-hmm.
and they were willing to offer their support.
Yeah, a lot of respect for that.
For me, it was the heal within part
Mm-hmm.
because, like we always talk about, you can't pour from an empty cup.
Right.
You can't love others if you haven't done your own work. If you don't love yourself.
Mm-hmm. Gonna run out real fast.
And that's been our theme all season. So that part stuck with me.
Okay.
And also that love is a verb. Remember, we're talking about that.
You mean like an action?
An action.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not a feeling, it's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You have to actually do.
And it's a choice, just like choose love.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So let me ask you, have you been choosing love for yourself?
I've been doing my best. Sometimes I be a little hard on myself, or I miss some days and stuff. But yeah, for the most part, I'm gonna say I did pretty good at it.
I like to hear that.
Or I've been down that river called the Nile, one or the other.
I do have to say it is easier said than done.
Indeed.
But I have been choosing it. You stop and you make that choice.
We're actually finding a lot of these lessons that we've been teaching to be harder to do than to actually teach. So
Yeah.
I commend
It's
the
like
people
diarrhea.
that actually listens to us and does the work.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And by slowing down, not forcing it, by letting the podcast be what it needs to be instead of what I thought it would be, that's what was huge for me. I had to just slow down.
Wait, did you say diarrhea?
Oh, you just got that?
I just thought about it.
You forgot that word.
Like it's just running through us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, I got it.
I thought you were just going to let that pass on by.
Yeah, it was a little late there. Sorry.
You sleep?
I'll sleep at the wheel.
You can't sleep in soul fire sessions. You never know what's coming out. You gotta be ready.
You don't know what's gonna come out her mouth. But okay.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So yeah, not forcing it, slowing down for me. That's how I've been choosing love, letting the podcast be what it needs to be instead of trying to run around.
Okay.
Force things. Yeah, that's real. That's integration.
Right. Let it flow. Okay.
Then we had episode 2, Walk Through the Flames, the Beauty of the Burn. Yeah, that was the forest fire metaphor.
Right.
Some seeds only open in fire. And then that framework, that was the flames. We walk through the flames.
Right.
So feel it, let go, accept what is, make meaning, emerge, and surrender.
Surrender. Okay.
That episode hit different because everybody's been through a fire, something they had to walk through.
Right. Indeed. You got to tear it all down before you can rebuild it.
Something that they thought would last forever, but it was coming down.
Right. Yeah, we are realizing now that to get to that next level that God wants you to be at, you got to go through the fire. You got to go through all of the struggles and rebuilding, starting over. So,
right. Yeah. So let me ask you, Devar, what fire of yours came up when you recorded that episode?
Yeah, I was a hot fire and a hot mess. I had a lot of personal stuff going on, and I'm still reeling from it. So, yeah, definitely past relationships, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I was feeling the burn at the time, and it's still under my skin now. So, yeah.
Stop, dropping, and roll.
Yeah, it ain't gonna get that off. It's gonna be a little hard. I've been scraping and everything.
Charred.
Yeah, it's charred on. Yeah, so
Yeah,
gotta get
that's
some of that extra strength done.
right. Because that's the fire of losing identity,
Mm-hmm.
thinking that you were one thing and then realizing, oh, wait, that's not me.
Right.
I lost myself.
Long time ago.
Ew.
Yeah.
Having all that burn away and realizing, wait, I was still here? I love me.
Mm-hmm.
When you start to come back to yourself,
Right.
that's the hard part.
That's why I said I might have been in that river denial. So, yeah.
Yeah, but the fire, all that fire going on, that's what released those seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I had to burn out the past season to begin the new.
Right. So for your new season, what seeds were planted?
I planted the seeds of basically a full rebirth for myself. New area that I live in, new whole side of the country, basically. Restarted my life all the way from scratch. I mean, I ain't go back to school or nothing like that, but I was back at square one.
Right.
I had to pull out the new pigs and put the first one in. So, yeah.
But it feels good because it's starting over with you, not the puppet strings.
That part. That part. Not being guided or misguided by anybody else.
Or abused by their words.
Wherever I end up at now, it's all because of me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was that anyway, but the puppet strings helped guide me in a direction I probably wouldn't have normally went in on my own.
Right, because you're so stuck in that place, going through it like a zombie in a place that you've been in for so long that you're just going through the motions. You lose yourself. That's what it is. You are just going through the motions. You don't even realize it anymore.
Right.
Until you start to realize, I'm not happy.
Right.
This is just draining me.
Beyond.
And then when you do it over and over, day in, day out, there's nothing being poured back into you, no appreciation, no love.
Yep.
It's like, what am I doing? So for me, the seeds were planted of patience. I had to learn some patience, humility, the ability to not have all the answers right up front.
We don't have the answers.
But those seeds weren't there.
Didn't even have the answers.
How, Sway? And so now, how do you feel about looking back at that fire? Are you still burning in it?
I feel like it's not completely out yet.
So still kind of singeing you?
Yeah, I'm not going to claim to be able to look back at it until after it's out. So
completely, where you can actually turn your neck and look back. It's not your eyes.
Right. I don't want it where I can just look out the corner of my eye still right there. I want it to be in my rear view, where I literally got to turn completely around and go, oh, there it is.
Right.
Yeah.
I got through that.
I made it.
Yes.
Never would have made it. Come on now.
Yeah, I'm grateful for the fire looking back because you got to catch the lessons. Not grateful for any pain, any of that, but grateful for what it grew after the fire.
Right.
That's the difference.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we had episode 3, the bamboo lesson.
That was my favorite.
Hey, that was a hot one.
I learned a lot.
Yeah, bamboo lesson, roots grow in silence. That's where my patience, that's where that comes in with that lesson.
Can you imagine that type of patience?
Well, that framework was roots. Rest in the process. Observe without judging. Open up to the unknown. Tend to your soil. And you got to slay that timeline.
Right. Opening up. My goodness.
Yeah. Because we're tending to our soil, our own roots. Yeah, so that one was for everyone who felt like they were doing the work, but nothing was happening.
Yeah, me. What happened? No, it's for a friend, just asking.
Because how does that bamboo work, Devar?
Yeah, that bamboo takes a long time. You plant the seed, you water in it, fertilizing it, and the actual normal plant is what 5-6 weeks. You doing this. This is 4 long years, and then in the 5th year, finally, you see something sprout up. But when it sprouts up, it's shooting straight up 90 feet in 6 weeks.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so
All that work happening, nothing showing for years, and then there you go.
Right. You got to have some good patience to be the one to go out there and water this plant every day that you don't even see for 4 years, not months, not weeks, years.
You have to believe that
I want the
growth
emphasis.
is happening.
Yeah, I want the emphasis on that so people understand.
Years.
That's a long time
to see nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually not nothing. It's growth happening. It's just underground.
It is because it's growing a full root system, the foundation.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So where would you say in your life right now where you're in a root season?
I would have to say it's here. Work, business, the podcast, what we're doing now. I'm still in the fire right now, so I haven't quite made it to the plant the seed and wait for the rebirth on my life. But as far as the business side, I would say that's where it's at for me right now.
Absolutely. That's same. For me, it's absolutely the podcast. Starting here, it's almost been a year. May 30th will be a year.
Wow.
Started episode 1. That's amazing. Hey.
Let's go. Soul Fire session.
Yeah. So building something. The numbers aren't huge yet, but the numbers are there. You got to start somewhere. And the roots are growing. Every episode, every listener, every conversation, it all counts. I love it. I appreciate it.
The numbers are where they're supposed to be right now.
Absolutely. It's all roots.
Right.
And in God's timing, everything's happening. I'm right on time where I need to be. So, yeah.
I look at this as the learning stage so that when everything does shoot up, we're not left behind trying to figure things out.
Right.
We already got it down.
Yeah. So through this process, the roots growing, how do you stay patient?
You have faith and you believe in yourself.
Yes.
Believe in God, believe in the process.
Yes. For me, I have to kill the comparison because comparison kills patience. And I find myself comparing, and I'm not walking anybody else's path but mine.
Right.
So I have to remind myself that the bamboo doesn't compare itself to other trees. It just grows its own roots. I'm in my own lane over here, growing my own business, my own podcast, my own lane. So it's going to happen how it's supposed to happen for me.
Jay-Z said, what you eat don't make me shit. So what you got going on in your life ain't got nothing to do with my life or my growth.
Right.
So, yeah. Stop comparing.
Then we had episode 4, Control the Controllable.
Exactly.
Rock steady. Hey.
That was one of my favorite too.
Yeah, I love that one.
I feel like all of them are favorite.
I know, they're so good.
Yeah.
When you go back and really look at it, reflect. That's why I love this integration.
This has been a powerful season so far.
A lot of great shit. And so that acronym was STEADY. That's to stop and breathe, turn down the noise, evaluate what's yours, anchor in your body, do one thing, and yield to what you can't change.
I think for me, my favorite is get the noise out, block all that noise.
Yes. Turn that shit down because you can't do anything with chaos and all that noise around. You can't even think. Yes. And that was our response, getting steady to the world being loud, the economy. We talked about the weather, all the fear everywhere, people unable to pay their bills, living paycheck to paycheck.
Wow.
And that also leads people to stay in these unhealthy relationships just because the courts or a government wants to charge you this amount of money to get away from a certain person. That doesn't make the relationship healthy or any different.
Just ties up a bunch of emotions and gets a lot of money out.
Yes, that's all they're looking for is money. They don't care about feelings.
It's all about the bottom line.
So they're stringing people everywhere. So that's why we have to get steady.
Right. I'm with it.
People needed this one because you can't transform when you're in survival mode. You have to get steady first. We have people run around, wonder how they're going to eat, get gas, because we got, so much going on in office where Instead of for the people, we're against the people. I don't know what's going on there. So we have to be for each other. We have to support and help each other.
That's the way it should have always been.
Mm-hmm.
We should have never gotten away from that community.
Well, that was the brainwashing and the dividing that they wanted to do. All the color and all the bullshit.
So they basically did like high school and made a bunch of cliques.
Yes.
Instead of a community.
And that's why we say it's a community, not a clique.
I thought the mantra was together we stand, divided we fall.
Here we are again, easier said than done.
Gotcha.
And they're behind closed doors doing opposite things.
Okay.
So here we are. We need to come back together and realize all that was just created to keep us apart because we are stronger together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me ask you then, what's one thing since that episode that you've stopped trying to control?
The outcome, the timing.
Mm-hmm.
We all want things now, you know. We've gotten integrated into this popcorn nation. This popcorn world is this microwave world where we want things instantaneous. So I stopped putting restraints on the time.
That's good. Just go with the flow and live in the moment.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's all about God's time and not yours.
Yeah, no matter what you do. So you might as well try to create joy, create your best moments in that time.
Right. It's funny that it's all about God's time, and when God doesn't live by time.
Right.
He's everywhere at all times. So
that's why he probably looks at us laughing when we are requesting a certain time.
Yeah, when we rushing, he like, yeah, it's right here. What do you mean?
In your timing.
You just got to get here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For me, it's other people's opinions. Because you know what those are like.
They matter, don't matter.
And I used to worry about what they thought about what I was doing, whether I was doing enough, being enough. That's not mine to control.
Does it change anything in your life?
It doesn't.
Oh, I just wondered. You lose sleep behind?
None at all. I actually sleep better.
Oh, okay.
See?
Just wondered, just curious.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of people put a lot of pressure on themselves about that. So I just
because of other people, right?
Yeah.
And all these titles and all of that that mean nothing.
Right.
So yeah, what did you do to replace it? What did you replace that with?
You're talking about what other people think?
Well, to stop controlling the timeline. What did you replace it with?
I replaced it with patience and just going with the flow. I mean, what else can I do?
Yeah.
You can fight, punch your fist against the brick wall all you want, but until you realize it's a door to get through all the way down at the other end, you ain't got to be trying to punch your way through it. Then you're going to keep punching it.
Right.
555.
Hey, 555 on the clock. Angels passing by. Abundance, favor. Let's go.
Indeed.
I replaced it with my boundaries. I used to lack boundaries or have weak boundaries. When I started to strengthen those up, say no when I wanted to, protecting my peace, and then also started controlling my breath.
Okay.
That's what I replaced it with.
I like that, controlling your breath. That's important, more important than a lot of people think.
Yes. Very healing, gets oxygen to your brain, all type of stuff. Helps you anchor and ground. That's how you ground back to your root chakra, the foundation.
So it's actually major.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. I'm proud of you.
Yes. Then we go to episode 5. That was
still blowing
the last episode, the butterfly struggle.
Wow.
Spread your wings. And that was the framework. The acronym was WINGS. So witness your struggle, invite support, navigate the pressure, grow through it, not just go through it, and spread your wings.
Navigate the pressure. That's what I'm doing now.
Right. That's exactly what we're doing. So I feel like it was perfect. Perfect time to recap, perfect time to sit with it so that we could spread our wings and have time to be in that new person that we've become.
Right.
Yeah, that was about the necessary struggle, the fight that builds wings. Because people are so afraid of struggle.
Right.
You always hear people saying the struggle is real.
It is real.
It is real, but what is it teaching you?
Right. Are you getting a lesson from it?
Mm-hmm. They think it just means that something is wrong. No.
Mm-hmm.
The butterfly, that metaphor teaches us that the struggle is sometimes needed how we get strong.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So, Devar, what struggle are you in right now that might be building something?
I think the biggest thing is this transition from my past life where I was at before I moved here.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what's gonna build me the most. Removing what doesn't, what's not helping me. What needs to be removed from my life.
Yeah, I feel like that's what the struggle is for a lot of people. The struggle of becoming every day is because even when you're transitioning into a new person, healing, getting away from something, you were still with that for so long, it doesn't just flip off like a light switch. You can't just flip it on and off. So it takes time to unlearn the bullshit. That's why we have to fuck.
Oh, okay. Break that down.
Face your shadows, unlearn the bullshit, claim your power, and kickstart action.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Definitely got to fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So that's where you're at now.
Yeah. Just transitioning from a relationship that was almost 2 decades.
Oof.
So, yeah, it takes time.
So regardless, it builds a muscle in you. And then when you're getting away from that and that's no longer there, you still have to go back and learn how to be you. What is Devar like? What does Devar want to get up in the rising and do? What does Devar want to eat for dinner?
Right.
Instead of what somebody else is just telling you to do.
Right. Where do I want to live? How do I want to live?
Right.
Yeah.
And so that would be for me too, the struggle of becoming. You have to stay in that because we always have setbacks. You think you're moving right along, you're all happy. Ooh, this is great. And then you have a test thrown at you. You have a setback. Then you feel like everything's falling apart. You start to question yourself. And you have to build yourself right back up and let yourself know I'm becoming someone new.
Right.
It's uncomfortable, it's uncertain, but I can feel my wings getting stronger and be in that, be in who you're becoming.
Indeed.
Yeah. And we asked our Soulfire family to share which episode hit them the hardest. That would be the forest fire.
Yeah.
Because everybody walked through the fire. You have divorces, you have bad relationships, you have jobs lost, you have people losing pets or family members, loss of a child. There's so much walking through the flames.
Just starting over, period.
Right.
Like the people in Choose Love, they had to leave their country basically and go somewhere where they didn't know anything and start completely over. So yeah, it's different.
Yeah. And then the bamboo episode that took them off guard. We're always so go, go, go. We're not thinking about anything long term like that.
Right.
And so you always have people just because they don't see something right away ready to quit. And so that one let them know they have to still water, keep watering.
Got to keep going. Don't quit. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yep. And that's why we do this, to bring it all back. Bring it all back.
Glad you did.
Yes. And then we have people with the butterfly episode where they listen to that one. They love it. They're in their cocoon season and they needed to hear that. The struggle is not their punishment, it's preparation. Because we all feel like when we're in that struggle, we're being punished.
Right. Yeah. For me, when we talked about the bamboo, how it doesn't surface for 4 years, but it's building roots underneath, I had to live that. That's where there was a time in my life where nothing felt like it was moving, when I was doing everything I could and still felt stuck.
Yes. Keep going and going and everything around you.
Yep. And that was after the forest fire for me. Everything fell apart. Everything had to fall apart. And it might have looked like destruction, but it really was clearing the way for something new. And I feel like that's the rebirth.
And it is.
I think I'm still on the way toward that.
And it's beautiful, but it's uncomfortable. So
Very
that's why
uncomfortable.
sometimes you'll get emotional, you'll get happy, sad, go through all the emotions, anger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the emotions can be overwhelming sometimes, but it's a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And you have to feel it to not come back to it.
mm-hmm.
If you don't sit with it and feel it, you're not able to sit with yourself. Eventually, it's going to come back to you someday.
Yeah. That's where you felt like things didn't go the way you planned them, where everything that you thought was solid wasn't, and it felt like loss until you realized it was making room.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And that's the hard part to see, is that it's making room, because we always want to hold on to what we have. No, I love this. I want to keep this.
Right.
And that's usually what has to happen. You have to clear things out to make room for more.
Mm-hmm. You can't go to the next level until you do.
Mm-hmm.
I guess God only allow us so much room, and you got to make room for the new.
Yes.
You can't live in two realities at once. You can't hold on to that past life when you're trying to transition into a new life. So,
No, come on.
mm-hmm, part of the rebirth.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
New identity.
Indeed.
Walk in it.
I love it. So, yeah, we talked about the butterfly, how the struggle to break out the cocoon is what gives us the strength to fly. That was transformation, and that struggle is real because there are moments where you feel pressure, where you
Mm-hmm.
feel stretched, where you feel like you don't even recognize yourself anymore. And then we talked about stability.
Oh.
That one had a lot of people stuck.
Mm-hmm.
How everything around you can be chaotic, but you don't have to be. That was grounding, and that was the hardest part because
Mm-hmm.
it's easy to talk about being grounded until life tests you, right?
Yes.
Until you're dealing with frustration, uncertainty, and things not moving on your timeline. That's what I was talking about earlier. It's not our timeline.
It's not. You have to
That
surrender.
that's where we get it confused at.
Mm-hmm.
There's a season in my life where I felt helpless, where I felt like I lost control, like I lost myself trying to keep the peace. I started adjusting who I was just to avoid conflict. I started people pleasing, not because that was who I was, but because I was trying to survive what I was in.
Mm.
And over time, I didn't even recognize myself anymore. I stopped looking for a way out because I couldn't see one. I even got to the point where I stopped asking God to remove it and started telling him that I accepted.
Oh.
Not because I had peace, but because I felt like I didn't have another option. And that's a dangerous place to be.
That's miserable.
But here's what I learned through it all. Everything we've been talking about is real. When nothing was happening, I was building my roots. When things fell apart, I was being reset.
Mm-hmm.
When it got hard, I was being strengthened.
Yep.
When life felt unstable, I was being tested to stay grounded.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't lose myself. I went through a season that forced me to find myself again. Now I understand something different. Nothing I went through was random. Even the part that didn't make sense was shaping me. And if you ever felt stuck, lost, frustrated, or like your old life was on hold, you're not alone.
Mm.
And more importantly, you're not done.
Not done. You're still here, so you got to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And I also feel like that's deep, Devar. I feel like that's something you, whether you want to hear it or not, that's something you signed up for, a soul contract that you signed up for before you got here.
I did.
And it's crazy to think about because it's like, what the fuck was I thinking? But that's something, a lesson, a journey that you had to go through, that you signed up for.
I think back to something my mom used to tell me when I was young. It was beware what you ask for.
Yes.
Sometimes we don't understand the gravity of something that we are getting into until we're in it. And
then it's like, oh shit.
Right. I'm here now.
And that's a huge oh shit.
Yeah, especially when you get to the point where you've not only merged your lives, but then you've created another life.
Right.
Yeah, shit can get real sticky. So
sticky icky.
Ooh-wee.
Well, that was some great, profound ass conversation. Deep. You hot?
No,
lighten it up. You cool?
Yeah, no.
It feels good to get it out.
I can take a little more heat. I can take a little more.
Well, this is the segment where we give you something to hold on to. Oh, yeah. Something to help you integrate everything that we've learned so far. All these lessons.
That's my favorite part, y'all.
Hey. So today, after all this, what do you think we do today?
We're going to integrate?
We have to. But to do that, we're going to cross the bridge.
Oh, my God.
Bridge.
I like that.
Yeah, that's the framework. Because you're not the same person who you started out to be this season. We're all different.
Right.
You've walked through the fire. You've grown roots in silence. You've found your steady ground. You've struggled and built wings.
Right.
So now you're standing at a bridge between what was and what's next.
Okay.
And that's what you were saying. That's right where you're at. So this is perfect.
Exactly.
You ready to cross the bridge?
I'm so ready to cross the bridge.
Hey.
Like I'm ready to put on my track shoes. What you got?
Don't wear yourself out. Don't get purged.
Shoot.
You got your tea?
Look, I'm running the city around this thing.
You like, I'm ready.
Right. I'll make some blocks on foot.
Yes. Well, because I'm your inner balance architect, of course, we're also going to pair each letter with the chakras.
Indeed.
So let's light it up. So first, you're going to be present to where you've been.
Be present to where you've been. That is so profound.
Yes. That's our root chakra. That's grounding, honoring, and our acknowledgement. And you have to acknowledge in order to get through it.
You got to.
That's the first step of integration, is being present to where you've been, not rushing past it, not skipping over it, honoring the journey.
And when you don't acknowledge, you're in denial.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So you can't build a bridge from nowhere. You have to know where you're standing. That means looking back. Like you were saying, you can't wait till you can actually turn and look back and know that that situation's behind you.
Indeed.
And not to live there, but just to honor what brought you here.
I'm starting to feel like Hannibal Lecter from the A-Team. I love it when a plan comes together.
Yes.
This is working out great. Okay.
See the light at the end of the tunnel. And of course, that's our root chakra, our foundation. So you want to sit with your feet flat on the floor. That's grounding. And place your hands on your thighs and say, I honor where I've been.
I honor where I've been.
The fire, the roots, the waiting, all of it brought me here. I am grounded in my journey.
Grounded in my journey.
Yes.
Indeed. That's powerful.
Yes.
Wow.
So next, while crossing the bridge, we're going to reflect on what you've learned.
So first we was looking back, but now we're reflecting not on looking back, but we're reflecting on what we learned while we were looking back.
Yes, that's how you catch the lesson.
Yeah, you got to look back first.
Yes.
And then catch the lesson.
Yeah, so that's your third eye chakra, and that's our energy center for wisdom, clarity, and discernment. So the second step is reflection, not just remembering, but learning, asking, what did the fire teach me? What did waiting grow in me?
So this ain't like memorizing the timetables?
No.
Okay. Gotta learn.
You have to actually learn.
Okay.
And ask, what did the struggle build in me?
Right.
How did it build your wings? Yeah, reflection is how you turn your experience into wisdom instead of just going through something.
Right.
Without reflection, you just go through things and you don't even know why.
Right.
And you probably will have it come back to you again, and you'll have to go through it again because you didn't grow through it.
Right. You just burnt your hand on that fire and didn't realize why it burnt you.
Right. So you went and touched it again.
Oh my God.
Oh.
That's a hard one. Okay.
And that's your third eye chakra. So that's your discernment and clarity. So you have to close your eyes, put your fingers between your brows, breathe and ask, what have I learned?
What have I learned?
What has this season taught me about myself?
Indeed.
About life and what I'm made of. Tap into your discernment.
Right. That's a powerful one. Wow. It keeps getting better.
Yes.
Okay.
And next, what we're doing, integrate into your body. And that's your sacral chakra. That's our pleasure, sensation, our feeling, embodiment.
Right. Full embodiment.
Yes.
Okay.
So not just knowing in your head, but feeling in your body. Where do you feel the fire? Is it in your asshole? Oh. Hopefully not in your pee-pee.
No. Definitely not in pee-pee.
That would be a bad fire.
Right. Yeah, don't ever want that one.
Where do you feel the roots? Yeah. Where do you feel your wings?
Know exactly where you are, where everything about you is.
Yes, tap into your senses.
Okay.
We have those for a reason.
Indeed.
Yeah, integration is not intellectual, it's somatic. It's in your nervous system. So it's your breath and it's the way you hold yourself.
Okay.
So your sacral practice is to place your hand on the lower belly, breathe deep and affirm, I integrate these lessons into my body. I feel them in my bones, and I am becoming what I've learned.
I'm becoming what I learned.
And that's what we have to do. We have to sit with it and be in that person who we're becoming.
So basically, it's not just learning the lesson, it's practicing what you learn.
And that's how people get scared and revert back, because that new you, that becoming feels different. It's going to feel uncomfortable, just like the butterfly. It feels shaky, unstable, and it turns out beautiful.
It's unfamiliar ground.
Yes. So next, while crossing the bridge, you have to deepen your practices.
Oh my God.
Deep.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. You know we like a deep here at Soulfire Sessions.
The practices.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just
okay.
Okay.
Deepen your practices.
All right. I was getting worried. All right.
Yeah, and that's your solar plexus chakra. So commitment, discipline, action, that's your power center. Yeah, so deepen your practices. And that was the framework. All these frameworks that we have. The flames, roots, steady, wings, all those acronyms are framework to help you deepen your practices and help you remind yourself or have something to come back to when you're going ziggity boo.
Right.
Yeah, they're not meant to be heard once. They're meant to be lived.
Exactly.
So you have to repeat it, just like you don't go to the gym just one time to get a big butt.
Oh.
Right?
No, it's not. It's unlikely.
Okay.
Unless they got one of them special doctors in the back.
Oh. A natural.
Okay.
Natural juicy booty.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's crazy when you first said deep. First thing came to my mind was the old Snicker commercials. Chicka. Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Dirt. Okay. Anyway.
Wow, that was way off of the deep I was at.
Oh.
All right. Okay, back to it.
Please.
Okay.
Please.
So which practice has stuck with you, Devar? Which acronym have you actually used? That's where you deepen your practice. You don't need all of them. You just need ones that work for Devar.
For me, trying to get to the point where I can look back, that's the one for me. That's going to be the one that's going to give me the most joy right now. So, yeah.
So which acronym? You lost me, Devar. Here you go again, beating around the bush. Is the bush big or little? Flames, roots, steady, wings. Out of those acronyms, which one would you actually use?
Oh, see? The short bus. I was on they didn't.
Sometimes I wonder who dropped you off.
They just dropped me. Period. For me, the bamboo. The bamboo's acronym hit me. I think the full bamboo effect. Period.
Yeah, that one was the best because that's patience
all day long.
So that was the roots for the bamboo. So you would say roots.
Yeah, roots.
So rest in the process. Observe without judging. Open up to the unknown. Tend to your soil and slay the timeline.
That's the one I'm in right now. So.
Roots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. For me, steady. Because I would feel like that's the one I'm in right now. Holding steady. Ready to cross the bridge. Controlling the controllable.
Right. It's not the timeline.
Right. Learning to stop and breathe. Turn down all that noise. Evaluating what's mine, because there's a lot going on in the world right now. I cannot control the gas prices. I can just believe that I have enough to get gas.
To me, when you shut out the noise, you give yourself the ability to enjoy the process.
Right.
And the process is a beautiful thing when you can get through it and be able to look back at it. But you got to get through it first.
Yeah, and when you yield to what you can't change, that also takes a lot of stress and brings joy.
Right.
A lot of weight off your shoulders.
Not your timeline, just your journey. Walk it how you're supposed to walk it. Don't try to force to be like somebody else because you saw them get through theirs faster. It's your journey, not theirs.
Yeah, so that framework for your solar plexus is going to be to place your hand on your upper belly, breathe, and affirm, I deepen my practices. I choose one framework to live with this week, and I commit to becoming what I've learned. So we're becoming.
Becoming. Okay.
And then next, while crossing the bridge, we're going to give gratitude.
You have to.
Yeah, give gratitude for the journey. That's your heart chakra.
Exactly.
It's our love, celebration, our gratitude center. So not toxic positivity, not pretending everything was good, but gratitude for what the journey has made possible.
Indeed. And I just want to thank you, Lord.
Thank you. Gratitude sprinkle.
Indeed.
Yeah, gratitude is not about denying the hard parts. It's about recognizing that even the hard parts had a purpose. I just got stuck on hard because I feel like there's a lot of hard in this episode. There was just a lot. I don't know.
Okay.
So even the fire cleared the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
It did.
And your heart chakra practice is to place both hands on your chest. Breathe into your heart and affirm, I give thanks for this journey. For the fire, the roots, the waiting, the struggle, all of it. Give thanks. It's what brought you here.
Right.
All of you, flaws and all.
These practices for the chakras are actually healthy for the body.
Yes.
Do what she's saying, do, and you will feel a difference.
It can actually heal different ailments in your body. Sore throats, constipation.
Because we have healing hands.
Yeah.
Whether we believe it or not. You just place your hand where she tells you to place them and concentrate on that part of your body.
And that's why when you're doing any kind of Reiki, which is universal energy healing with your hands, they say put your hands there and breathe into it. Because anytime you place your hand somewhere, that brings that energy to that part of your body. And when you breathe, you can connect to that part of your body and tap into it. And it's really powerful.
It's not a joke, y'all.
Yeah.
God will help you redirect the energy to that place.
Yes. Because that's what universal energy is. And we are all surrounded by it. It's all around us and in us. So when you tap into it and balance it out, hence inner balance architect 80.
That part.
Yeah. That keeps you healthy, uplifted, remove different ailments from your life. So that's what we're here for.
Indeed. Great teaching.
Yes. So then finally, while crossing that bridge, we're going to enter the bridge. Hey, that's the best part.
That's better than spreading your wings.
Yeah.
Enter the bridge.
Enter the bridge. And that's your throat chakra.
That's the beginning of the journey.
Speaking our truth. We're speaking up now. We're confident. That's the final step, is to enter the bridge. You've honored where you've been. You've reflected. You've integrated. You've deepened.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you've given thanks. And now you're ready to cross.
Right. Because you can't get to the other side until you take that first step. So let's enter the bridge.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, the bridge is not about leaving everything behind. It's about carrying what you've learned into what's next.
Indeed. Say that again.
Yeah, the bridge is not about leaving everything behind. It's about carrying what you've learned. Remember, because we're learning into what's next.
So basically, you left the issues that came with all of this journey, but the lessons that you learn from all of those issues, you take them forward into your life.
Yes. That's how you illuminate your life.
Just like on these episodes, you're supposed to take the framework forward into your life because those are lessons that we're giving out, not just words that sound good.
Right. Actually integrate it. Actually try it. It's healing for the body and soul.
And lessons for the future. So,
yep.
Yeah.
Something to come back to. It's not just something to do once and throw away. You come back to it over and over again. These are actual practices.
Right. And then not just for yourself, pass it on to a friend that needs it as well.
Yeah. So the fire, the roots, the steadiness, the wings, they come with you. They all come. That's what comes from messy fire, whatever burnt down. You take what you've learned. And that's your throat chakra. And that's also going to be your crown chakra. So the practice with that is to place one hand on your throat and on the top of your head. Breathe and affirm, I enter the bridge. I carry my lessons with me. I am ready for what's next.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was great.
Wait. We're going to literally bring it back full circle with the moon cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do phases.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is going to be so powerful, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're starting to stack up. I hope people are learning.
I hope so, too. I hope they
We're going to have to do a recap once we get to the end of the season.
Because it's a lot. It's a lot of great information.
It is.
Well, we just crossed this bridge. You ready to cross this bridge together?
Yeah.
All right. So be present where you've been. Reflect on what you've learned. Integrate into your body.
Gotta do that.
Deepen your practices.
Please do.
Give gratitude for the journey.
Thank you, God.
Yes. Enter the bridge.
Beginning of it all.
Yeah. Step into what's next. Hey.
Let's go.
That was great. I love that bridge.
That wasn't great. That was amazing.
Oh, it's profound.
Profound.
Phenomenal.
And phenomenal.
Uplifting.
All of that. Any more?
I think I'm going to sleep amazing tonight just because we crossed that bridge.
You should.
Yes. What about you?
Yeah, look, they might well had the yellow brick road down there because I'm running on that thing.
Hey. Well, then I know you're ready for this community fire. Okay. It was the bridge right on over to the community fire.
Yeah, I see the fire over there on the other side. I'm almost there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to light that thing up. And I got a backpack, s'mores.
You ready?
We ready. Let's do it.
I brought some fruit roll-ups today.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Did you bring caramel?
No.
See,
I'm sorry, Devar.
This is the issue.
I know you always have my bag, but
the good thing is I brought them. So
okay. We're good then.
We straight.
Yeah, community fire.
All right,
hey, can I get that s'more?
Yeah. You want chocolate or caramel?
Chocolate. You know
I'm just asking because I know
a
chocolate
s'more is not
better.
a s'more without chocolate.
And I was just saying what was better was the caramel. So
why are you throwing that better word in there?
So, community fire.
You can fire off any questions, answers, concerns, anything you have for us. This community, not a clique. We're here for you.
That's for you all, not for us. That's fire off questions. We'll answer them.
Yeah.
Anything you want to talk about. And
today we're going to revisit some questions from those past episodes and see how answers might have evolved.
Yeah. Because we've evolved. We should have by now.
Yes, hopefully.
Okay.
So absolutely revisiting episode 2. There was a question. I'm in a fire right now. How do I know if I'm doing this right? And we told you there's no right way to be in a fire.
Right. Yeah.
So I hope you've given yourself permission to just be. The fire doesn't need you to perform. It just needs you to survive.
Yeah, because it's all coming down. Crash and burn, literally.
Can I have that graham cracker?
Yeah.
I want to make a sandwich.
Yeah. You want one for each side? Or?
Yes.
That would be a sandwich, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Thank you. Okay.
Was it in?
Put that back. I want my marshmallow a little bit more crispy.
You know what? Can you pass the ice cream out the bag? Because
okay.
I kind of want this thing to be a little sweeter.
There you go.
Okay.
Yummy?
I appreciate you.
Okay.
That's why we partners.
Yes. And crime.
Indeed.
Okay. And revisiting episode 3, there was a question: how do I know if I'm in a root season or just wasting my time?
That was a hard one for people right there.
That is. You go back and forth. People want it quick. They don't see anything happening. Like we were saying, they want to run.
Yeah, y'all think on these before you answer them. Now, don't just pop out the first thing come in your head.
Yeah, and we said a root season has movement. Even though you can't see it, if that has been true for you, you can see some learning, some growth, something happening.
Right.
Yeah, so keep watering. The roots are growing.
And look for that stagnation. If that's happening, ain't no growth.
Right. And then from episode 5, revisiting episode 5, there was a question: how do I work with the butterfly metaphor when my trauma wasn't strengthening? And we said...
What did we say? I know what we said. What did we say?
The butterfly metaphor is not for the trauma.
Right. It's for after.
Yes.
Indeed.
Not for your trauma. It's for your healing. The struggle to heal is your cocoon.
Don't get it twisted, people.
Yeah. So how's that healing going? Ask yourself. Tap in. This is the time to pause. This is the episode to reflect, to stop, to breathe. Check in with yourself.
Don't rush it.
Yeah.
Nobody likes to be rushed. Nobody wants to be the parent sitting in the front seat with their kid in the back talking about, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Don't rush the process.
Right. Go with the flow.
You'll get there when you're supposed to get there.
And you're not alone. So keep going.
Indeed.
You have support.
Not the kid in the back seat, though, but
no.
I got you.
So that was great. That was what we had for the community fair, because we're just reflecting, revisiting. I hope y'all are doing well. Y'all could go back, listen to all these episodes starting from season 1.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Yeah. On all podcast platforms.
What she said.
Available for download. And don't forget to get your Soulfire merch as well. We got sweaters right now till the end of April, 30% off. So you can stay chill and cool at the same time.
Indeed.
And then we got the acronym cards, season 2 on fire, lighten it up. Season 2 acronym cards are ready.
Right. And you can still get one if you haven't jumped on that yet. So we appreciate the love.
Yeah, we appreciate the love, all the tapping in, support, energy, all of that. It's a community. We love it.
Yeah. And it ain't just about supporting us. We want you to be able to integrate what's on those cards into your lives. So definitely they are for you.
Yeah, it's actual healing tools. It's actual toolkit.
Indeed.
Yeah, so I love that. I appreciate y'all. Gratitude sprinkles for sticking here with us through the end. Get that caramel off your lip. It's about to drip.
Oh my God, was people looking?
Probably.
Oh my God, you should have said.
Good thing it wasn't a marshmallow. It would have looked like something else.
Oh God.
Oh.
Wait. Yeah. It's bad enough that it's brown caramel.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. All right.
All right then. Well, that takes us over to our final flames.
Okay.
Yeah, final flames. Any takeaways, final thoughts? Any flames you want to throw at our listeners, Devar?
I'm going to keep it real short today. Nothing you've been through was wasted. It was building you. And if you can learn to recognize the season you're in, you'll stop fighting the process and start growing with it.
Hey.
Start growing through it.
Growing through it. Glow through it, grow through it.
Indeed.
And I'll say my final flame is you're not the same person who started this season.
Absolutely not.
You're not. Integration is not a destination. It's a practice.
If you are still the same person that you were when the season started, you learned nothing.
Right. I need you to go back to the drawing board, please.
You're still lost in confusion, and go back to a season. Go back to episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and try to do it again the right way.
Sincerely.
Indeed.
Yeah, you don't integrate once and be done. You come back to these lessons again and again.
Indeed.
Every fire, every root season, every struggle, you revisit what you've learned and be patient with yourself. Give yourself grace. Integration takes time. So here's your assignment. Pick one framework from episode 1 through 5, just one, and live with it this week.
Okay.
So whether it's roots, steady, wings, live it up.
Okay.
And share this episode. Share with someone who needs to hear that their journey matters as well.
Right.
Share it with a friend. Spread these flames.
Okay.
And then you can also send us information. Tap in with us. Send us an email. I'm at RiZe and Radiate Digital. I also want to tell you that's RiZe with a Z for y'all who don't know. RIZE. So RiZe and Radiate Digital LLC at gmail.com. Y'all can always email us there. Tap in. Get us on social media. We're on TikTok, Clapper, Insta, YouTube. You can always find us.
Glad
find
you
the Soul Fire.
clarified that.
Yeah.
That Z. Because that's how you spell your name.
Yes, RiZe with a Z.
Okay.
Yeah, DM us. Tell us which episode hit you hardest. Tap in. We like to know. We like to hear from y'all. We like to hear that it's helping, it's healing. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We want to know which ones helped you the most.
Yes. And then next episode, we are going to move into the moon phase, the different phases. Okay. So, yeah. Going into those phases. But first, we take this breath, we integrate, and honor how far you've come.
We appreciate you for coming this far with us.
Yes. So until then, Soulfire family, be present to your journey.
Please do.
Reflect, integrate, cross that bridge.
Okay.
And make sure y'all subscribe so you never miss a spark.